What did I learn at a recent under 12 competition? Welcome, as always, to mytenniscoaching.com and my tennis coaching over on YouTube. If you are not yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and get daily decent videos. So, yesterday was 12 counties. So, 12 counties is a big team event here in the UK. You probably guessed it, with 12 counties. And my county, Buckinghamshire, are in Division 1. And yesterday it was my team's turn to play their events. So, under 12 girls, 4 counties. We had Bucks, Middlesex, Essex and Hertfordshire. And we had a full day of competition in a very cold Corby. And yeah, I just want to film some reflections on the day and sort of some food for thought. I'd be interested to hear some of your thoughts in the comments as always as well. And the first thing I want to talk about is the serve and how effective and efficient is it at under 12, especially within the girls tennis, but also the boys as well. So the boys and girls both competed yesterday in the same venue, so I get a chance to watch the boys as well. And the amount of, apart from maybe one or two players, the standard of the serving, in my opinion, was quite poor. And that's across all 4 counties. And 16 players in the girls. I think only maybe one had a really, well, two really had an efficient, effective serve. Either destabilising and getting their opponent off balance with the serve, or using the serve to set up other points. More often than not, if I was to match chart the whole event, I would say 80 to 90% of the serve went down the middle. It was quite slow. It wasn't really had any effect on the opponent in terms of destabilising them. And second serve just floated over in the middle. High number of double faults, low number of points won on serve. And I said to my players at the end, if we could hold serve, we would do really well. And we've been practicing it within county training over the past couple of weeks as well, in terms of trying to hold serve more. And it made me reflect on the car journey on the way home. Why is serve so ineffective? And a couple of questions that I may throw out there for you to answer in the comments. Well, how much practice is a serve getting? If it's traditionally based tennis coaching, we're not hitting serves for the last 10-15 minutes of a session. Like the last 10 or 15 minutes of a session is when the serve's going to be introduced. So much time spent playing at the back of the court, so much time spent on forehands and backhands or finishing or hitting attacking shots. Like, how much time is being practiced on serve? If we are practicing the serve, how representative is it? Are we serving into empty service boxes? Because the moment you put a return in there, you change behaviour, you change the whole look and feel of the game. How much time are we spent trying to practice serve under pressure? Like, even just introducing the score pressure. Again, the vast majority of coaching that I see, people are just using the serve, just to start the rally or start the point. Or it's point play at the end, but it's normally things like champions. Like, challenge your serve, if you win the point, you champion. So the volume of serving's low, the representativeness is low, and it shows. And this is quite a high level event. Like, this is Division 1. You had some top 10 national level players there as well yesterday. And you're looking at it and you think, you know what, anyone who's got a half decent serve would stand up here. Secondly, the fear of failure was massive. The amount of time players just hitting the ball up and down the centre of the court. Very few players were looking to really destabilise and get their opponent off balance. A lot of the time it was just trying to survive, just get the ball back and hope the opposition miss. Again, the more successful players yesterday were the ones who took risk. When it got tight, when it was fair to all, when there was some big points, the better players, the more successful players were the ones who were trying to make things work and trying to look for ways to win. Now, I understand that when players are put under stress and they're anxious, they are going to maybe play a bit more defensive. But we have to get away from this mentality of defending. And players are just so quick to quit. Like, they'll try something once, it doesn't work, and then they'll stop. They'll just stop, like, oh, it doesn't work, I'm not going to try that again. I've tried to hit a winner down the line from a short ball. Oh, no, I've missed what I perceive as an easy shot, therefore I'm not going to do that again. And there was a lot of that yesterday, especially in tight moments, like, again, 30 all or break points or match points. Both players backed off and it just became a battle of who can keep the ball in play. And I understand that mentality as well, but we talked about my team yesterday being committed. Like, if we're going to hit the ball, we're going to hit it. We're not going to back off the ball. We're not going to slow the racket down through the shots. And that resulted in quite a lot of errors. But at least I was saying to players, at least we're losing in the right way. Like, we're trying to do the right things. And it might not be successful today. But hopefully, if we keep trying to do the right things at the right time, we'll get success. And it might not happen straight away. Why? Because learning is not linear. It takes time. And I think that was a big takeaway from yesterday. Please check out the video on the screen now. And until tomorrow, I'll see you soon.